Scott Morrison and Bill Shorten have spent the day in a mad scramble across the country, visiting key marginal seats as the election campaign draws to a close. But it was another intervention by Paul Keating that generated most turbulence when he derided Peter Dutton as the meanest figure he's seen in politics. Here's political editor Andrew Probyn.
It's a beautiful day now. Mr and Mrs Singh.
Happy house hunters, now prime ministerial prey.
Under my government, those aspirations will always be acknowledged, not sneered at.
Scott Morrison's using first home buyers to frame the coalition's re-election pitch.
Our scheme for the first home loan deposit is good for the whole family.
The House of Seeing in Adelaide, his latest stop, on a roadshow selling a policy to get buyers through the door of a new home with a bank loan backed by the government.
There we go.
We can adopt an idea they have, which clearly they thought up at the last minute.
It turns out both have now bought the hastily conceived policy that didn't pass cabinet or modelling processes. Bill Shorten choosing mirror image over contrast. And while he's all sweetness and light, the darker arts were left to a past master.
I've never seen any public figure as mean or mean-spirited as Peter Dutton. And at this election, those electors in Dixon have a chance to drive a political stake through his dark political heart.
Mr Dutton tweeted in response that Paul Keating had inspired him to join the Liberal Party after he almost destroyed my dad's small business with his heartless mismanagement. He said Bill Shorten wants to repeat history and drive a stake through the hearts of small businesses.
Dutton's Dutton, I think everyone knows that.
A parry at first, followed by a punch, almost out of nowhere.
I cannot believe that the Prime Minister has not immediately said that gay people will not go to hell.
A swipe, seemingly at Mr Morrison's Pentecostal beliefs, arising from this exchange yesterday.
What's your belief? Do gay people go to hell?
I support the law of the country.
Today, Mr Morrison angry at the Labor leader's interpretation.
It is not my view that that's the case. I found it very disappointing that without even prompting, he sought to try and politicise this. You know, I'm not running for Pope, I'm running for Prime Minister.
It's a strange day indeed when the question of who goes to hell becomes the topic of political debate. It's injected new venom into what's already been a poisonous contest about character. And for voters feeling they're in purgatory, only 4 days to go.
Happy dog, happy life.
Democracy's sausage dog happy with her treat.
Where do you get the money from?
Even if others bark at the message. Andrew Probyn, ABC News, Canberra.